Hello everyone, welcome to Pharma GLP. In this video, we will discuss compositional accuracy or gradient profile and delay volume of the system. These are pump calibration parameters as per IP guideline. In our previous videos, we have covered flow rate accuracy and flow rate consistency. If you have missed those videos, I highly recommend you to check it out before continuing with this video. I have given a link of those videos in the description. Now, starting with compositional accuracy. In some cases, the traditional isocratic mode of mobile phase might not be enough to achieve the desired separation of component mixture. In these situations, scientists turn to the gradient mode of mobile phase. This technique involves varying the solvent composition over time to achieve the desired separation. However, it's important to note that the gradient profile must be optimized to ensure accurate separation of the analyte. This means that the composition of the solvent must be carefully controlled over time. To ensure accurate and precise gradient delivery, the HPLC system undergoes a compositional accuracy test. This test measures the system's ability to deliver the correct solvent composition at the correct time. Let's understand how to perform compositional accuracy or gradient profile. To determine compositional accuracy, we require HPLC grade water, acetone, dead volume connector, and glassware such as mobile phase reservoir, graduated pipette, and beaker. First, remove the column from the system and replace with dead volume connector. Now prepare 0.25% volume by volume solution of acetone in water. This can be prepared by adding 2.5 ml of acetone solution in 1000 ml of HPLC grade water. Transfer this solution in mobile phase reservoir, mix properly and degas for some time. Now take HPLC grade water in separate mobile phase reservoir. After that, put channel A and B in HPLC grade water and channel C and D in 0.25% volume by volume acetone solution in water. Purge or prime all ports to remove air bubble from all tubings. Then set the flow rate at 1.0 ml per minute, keeping 25% composition of each channel. Allow the system to stabilize for few minutes. Now flush all the channels at flow rate of 1.0 ml per minute for 20 minutes, using the composition as shown in this table. After completion of flushing, check the compositional accuracy of the HPLC system with the chromatographic conditions such as flow rate 1.0 ml per minute, detection wavelength UV at 254 nanometer, runtime is about 30 minutes, injection delay is about 15 minutes. Now inject 0 microliter or minimum volume of HPLC grade water and record the gradient profile. Run the gradient using channel combination A and C using the gradient composition as shown in this table. Repeat the same gradient using channel combination B and D. Print the overlay plot of gradient profile AC and BD. The acceptance criteria: the gradient profile of AC and BD should overlay with each other with difference in absorbance should not be more than 0.01 AU and difference in time should not be more than 20 seconds. The difference in absorbance can be calculated as considering the difference in absorbance of both the gradient profile is 172.4 MAU and 171.1 MAU. Then the calculation will be 172.4 minus 171.1 MAU will give 1.3 MAU. This value can be converted in AU as 1.3 divided by 1000 will give 0.0013 AU. The limit for difference in absorbance should not be more than 0.01 AU. Then the difference in time can be calculated as considering the difference in time of both the gradient profile is 18.274 minute and 18.246 minute. Then the calculation will be 18.274 minus 18.246 minute will give 0.028 minute. This value can be converted in seconds as 0.028 into 60 seconds will give 1.662 seconds. Limit for difference in time should not be more than 20 seconds. Now next parameter is delay volume of the system. Review the gradient profile performed under compositional accuracy or gradient profile. Note the time in minute taken for the actual first change in absorbance, that is lift of the baseline. The delay volume of the system can be calculated in terms of ml by subtracting 4 minutes from the actual time in minutes taken for change in absorbance. The delay time can be calculated as 4.9 minus 4.0 minute will give 0.9 minute delay time. Now delay volume can be calculated as delay time in minute into flow rate ml per minute. This can be calculated as 0.9 into 1.0 will give 0.9 ml delay volume. The acceptance criteria: the delay volume of the system should not be more than 1.0 ml. all the reference of calculations and chromatograms taken from IP guideline. That's all for today's video. I hope this is useful. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.